She-Rag got me.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far. It's the Lions and the Panthers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Play action. It's Goff. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first down throw. Goff. Flush to his right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tershawn Wharton, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now gone. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated. And that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win. So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's McCoy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Carolina offense making their way out. We take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Check right. Hey, please. Ready?
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now McCoy. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Up the gut, McCaffrey. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'll guarantee you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Green. Yellow, blue.
Looking to throw. McCoy. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3. Second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes? I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Once again, it's Swift.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the third down. Back to throw. Gone.
That's complete to his running back, Jefferson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Goff now looking to throw.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Gone.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again. Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Goff now to throw. That's once again complete to Shark. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Holding. Offense.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
Still second down.
On second down, Swift. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? Just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot, and here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCoy. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On first down, it's gone. And Shark calls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. from the red zone now. Goff. Right side to Williams. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Goff throwing again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. McCoy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 45 on 2nd down. McCoy over the middle, complete. That's more. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. Back to throw again. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Nick Chubb, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Ryan Tannehill, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, McCoy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They stay on the ground, McCaffrey. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 12, McCoy. And that will be in. Up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff now looks to throw. He'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Throwing on 2nd and long. McCoy under pressure. They got him again. Carl Lawson in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And I think the ball's out. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. McCaffrey.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 66 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. McCoy. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On the ground, McCaffrey.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays. And we're back now in Charlotte. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. On 2nd and 11 now. McCoy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Here's McCoy. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Monty Rice there on the tackle.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Goff. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Tyson. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. 23 yards the pickup there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 88 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To throw is gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark from 8 yards out. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And no no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right. And made a really nice play.
Red, yellow, go! Ready.
From the 27, McCoy. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Come on, set. Set.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now McCoy. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Nick Needham picks it off, and the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. Charles, for this lose.
T-Rag got me. She-Rag got me. She-Rag got me. She right got me.